Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to more Knights of the Old Republic. Let's continue on and head back to the Republic base with our findings. I think what else we could... Oh, and we have to go to find the Selkath guy that is going to reward us for figuring out what happened with the Selkath. Hey, what? Why? Now you know it's me. Oh, you brought droids. My sword will fix that response. Yay! Well, what have I been charged with? Well, how will you get me free? I had authorization to enter. Really, I don't have any prior association with them. Technically. Don't you need to ask more questions? How can you expect to defend me without getting more information? Well, I have proof that the Sith are evil. Datapad proving they are kidnapping young Selkath. It's because I'm freaking awesome on the track, baby. Well, that's their problem. No, plead, I tell. I will plead guilty on accounts of, yes, I destroyed a bunch of Sith crap. However, actually, no, I better reconsider. I was investigating the disappearances of young Selkath. I was killing Sith. See, simple. Oh, no. I have the dead pen as proof that the Sith are up to no good. See, I did you guys a solid. Booyah, sucker! Bunch of punks. Alright, let's see. I need to go to the Republic. Mercenary Enclave. Ah, the Mercenary Enclave is right here. I have information for you. So they're training the Selkath youth in the ways of the dark side. I've convinced your daughter to turn her back on the Sith ways. I hope so. Thank you, Shamus. It'd be an insult not to take his money.
Oh, it's you again. Didn't think I'd see you around here. I probably should cut back on the drinking, but it's a good way to relax. There's a lot of tension here on Manan, but I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here.
Investigating a recent murder of Velocity.
What is there to investigate? Obviously, Sunri is guilty, but the Republic is doing everything they can to keep him out of a Selkath prison. But I don't really want to talk about... Oh, come on. Seems...
Shut up, you drunken whore. No, I'm still looking into it. Okay. That's one quest down, everyone. Now, we need to go here. Actually, no, let's go back to the Republic Embassy just real fast. Turn in that stuff we got, then we'll go deal with Sunri. We might have enough to do it now. And we're right here, let's do it. If I can knock this crap out of the way, it'll be a good thing. Let's see if Bastil and Jolie get into it. Oh, she got a level up to do. We'll do it. That powers. Stasis will be good.
What? Jolie, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I
I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
A few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask.
You and Eliza having an affair.
I don't know what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Eliza was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please. I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Eliza, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I wasn't the killer. Go ahead,
There's a Rhodian who planted evidence at the murder scene.
A Rhodian? I didn't know there were any Rhodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tybark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rhodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask.
The judge said that you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? I heard some of the witnesses said that. What? You should...
Okay.
Once you...
Alright, so we poked him for some experience.
Jolie, may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
So you don't have a problem with Malik and the Sith?
I want to stop Malik as much as anyone. But I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth, or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group. With a lightsaber. And Force powers.
Oh, Jolie's awesome. Alright. I've never heard that before, so that was interesting. Just say the least. Port official, central. Come on, let's go. Let's see if we get some other characters to squabble about.
Karth, You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, didn't you? We may have faced
Whoops.
each other in combat. What battles were you in?
I try not to think about my past battles too much. The horrors of war are something I'd rather not relive.
The horrors of war? My people know only the glory of battle. I'm disappointed in you, Karth. I thought a warrior like you would understand.
Keep it cool, you two. I don't want this getting out of hand.
I'm not a warrior. I'm a soldier. There's a difference. Warriors attack and conquer. They prey on the weak. Soldiers defend and protect the innocent. Mostly from warriors.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. But I accept who and what I am. I don't have to justify it with words. Victory in battle is my justification.
Justification through victory. So what happens when you lose? You know, like you did against us.
You had us outnumbered 5-1. You had more ships, more troops, more supplies, and the Jedi on your side. And we still made the Republic tremble before we fell.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. I don't want to talk about this anymore, Canderous. The war is over. You lost.
Here, Karth. Put some freaking clothes on, dude. Let's put that on. That's kind of cool looking. It's only just regular old, like a combat flak jacket. Cool.
Yes.
Right. Let's see. Any other party members might have a thing. These two.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
Yes, here it is.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of KOTOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy.
Oh, that was fuel.
Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get. The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway. So we made a deal.
What sort of deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Why have you not investigated?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
Well, what will you do for me?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our kolto packing room and enter the submarine. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Well, thank you. Hey, and I leveled up. Nice. Attributes. More strength. Now I am freaking ridiculous. Persuade. And we get one more power. nothing I really want. Really, there's just nothing I really want. That's kind of nice. That'd be good.
Yes?
Alright,
When you are ready to explore the sub,
Okay. Loot. Well, we don't have to go down there yet. I think I might go ahead and just do it in the Sundry case, just to see if I can get it going, because... submarine. Yeah, let's go ahead and just see if we can do the Sundry case. I still just don't think I got enough evidence, though. But, I mean, really, I've got a guy planting evidence at the frickin' base. I've got... Let me check my journal. Nevertheless, Elizabeth that he was going there to end it. So he loved her in River Harbor. For the Rhodian. There's the coordinate considered a punch arbiter. I still just don't have. Against Lalissa, I knew she was a Jedi. Also may have been a Dark Jedi out the Sith. Oh, I need to go talk to Allura. Oh! I think I figured it out, guys. I need to talk to Allura again. She's the murderer. God, Baka's sword is freaking huge. I swear it's bigger than the other one. Alright, we got murderous intent. We have a person that we can pick that out on. And you'd think that the two droids would start yakking it up. Like C-3PO, R2-D2. Oh, if you don't get over here, T3. You better hurry the frig up.
Yes?
I mean, seriously, why are those two not getting on each other's knives? It would be amazing. Alright, let's quick save.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't.
Oh, that's the
let him go
voice
to jail
actor
for
of
a
the
crime
doctor on
he
the
didn't
Normandy.
commit.
Well, tell me about Sunry and Alasa.
I started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Yeah. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
Wait. How do I poke this response out of her? He is a soldier, though.
That was a long time ago. In a war, far, far away. He's changed now. Settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence.
Well, your husband might not be so innocent.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up. Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this. I hear you've been a... Sunry is... He's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered the Sith woman like they claim. And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic. Find the real evidence.
She's the frickin' murderer.
And I see you're back. Not that I don't appreciate the visit, but I had hoped... Once you... Jolie! Coming to...
Soon, old friend.
Still a few things I need to clean up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh. Well, you know I was having an affair with Alasa. I went there to break it off that night. But I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Alora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. Found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. Anything else I can... Once...
Jeez, there's gotta be... You managed to persuade Ignis to tell the court that he saw someone leaving before the shot went off. Don't see anything else. Well,
Jolie! What?
Won't be in Sunry's child now. Let me save it. And then next time on Knights of the Old Republic, we'll try and free the old man. Later.